Hey Aries, how's it going everybody? Welcome to Blue Mountains Tarot. This is going to be your general reading for the first half of July. Please keep that in mind. General readings, they're only going to resonate for some, not for everybody. I do offer personal readings. If you are interested in a personal Zoom call with myself, you can contact me below in the description box to set that up. And thank you guys for all of your likes, shares, comments, support, subscriptions. I appreciate that. Let's take a look here. Aries, what is happening for you guys the first half of July? Let's see, what is the message for Aries? What's going on for Aries? Okay. Cups, Page of Swords. Let me see what this is. What's this Page of Swords for Aries? The Fool card. Okay. You could be looking, there's something here about a new beginning. You could be ready for a change, a challenge. You could be ready to discuss or talk about like something around what is it in life that is fulfilling you. Some of you may already be on this new path where you're feeling like absolutely fulfilled emotionally. There could be a brand new loving relationship. There could be something here that this could be, there's a couple of specifics here. So some of you may have taken a leap of faith in a long time, maybe going online and meeting somebody and realizing like, wow, I did it. You took that chance, took that leap of faith. But I feel like some of you are conversing or you're wanting to inquire about what this new path might look like for you. Is it going to bring you all of the love, all of the happiness, the joy that you've been wanting or looking for? Let's just take a look here where this goes, because it feels good, but I feel like that Page of Swords is like, I still have a few things to look into, or I still want to ask a few questions, or I'm still waiting for someone to say the right thing or something like this. Let's see. Tell me about this Ten of Cups. The Ace of Wands, beautiful, okay. The Ten of Swords. What the hell is that now? A lot of you have, okay, there's an ending here. So there's an ending. A lot of you are feeling the end of a very exhausting, mentally draining, physically draining. There's an ending and you're ready. That's the thing I see here. Page of Swords, the Fool card. You're ready for you, Aries, that Ace of Wands, to grab your fire and to like create passion, love, fulfillment, a life of feeling joyful and feeling good. Some of you, this is here. The time is here for you to consider, to look into, to talk about, where this is heading. What is this new passionate future or new path that you're embarking on? Why is this Ten of Swords here? What was so painful, or what is this ending? This is a difficult ending, but I feel like you realize that's what you needed to kind of nail something down to start from scratch. What is this Ten of Swords for Aries? Why? The Eight of Wands. So it's time for you to move on. You're picking up your energy again, that you're realizing quite quickly here that things are moving on for you in a very positive way. There is a thing around communication. So you're communicating or you're inquiring as to see like maybe what is this person's response? What is this person's feelings or feedback? What does a new path look like? Anything else around that Ten of Swords? What's the ending for? Like, what was so painful? Ace of Swords. So we're just getting clarity on this decision that you're making, and you're needing to communicate that it's time for you to move forward. I think you're very clear at this point. I think you've come to this place where you've been maybe thinking about this. Maybe some of you had something to do with online. I don't know if that's a relationship. You got 10 of cups, which can discuss like home life, new home. But you've got a decision here, Ace of Swords. I think you're very clear on where you're going and what you want to create. What's your next game plan here? Tell us about the Fool. Let's see what's going on. That's your energy, Aries, is the Fool card, is Aries. And I see this Ace of Wands, like you lighting up a fresh new torch, creating new ideas, quick moving changes, new passions, the possibilities that you know or you feel are going to make you happy, or that you're going to get fulfillment out of something. What's this Fool card? The Judgment. Wow, guys, you're very certain on this decision. It's something that some of you may have shied away from for a little bit because it was such a big decision to make. But I think you feel very certain about your, like, what you're being called to, what's sort of, it almost feels, this can be a card of like karmic outcomes that you have to move on. You have to make a big decision. It's time to put the past behind you. It's time to fulfill that loving passion, path, person, partnership, whatever this is. So you're deciding, it's no longer like a leap of faith. I think you're saying, like, when you jump in, Aries, you jump in like head first here, jump in feet first, like you're in all the way. The Judgment is saying, like, yes, this is a leap of faith, but I've made the decision, I've thought it through, and I'm going for it. You have two aces, two new beginnings, the Fool, new beginning, the Judgment. Like, you've got a lot of, we're not going to waste any more energy or time on this. We're moving forward. What might, I want to ask, I don't know why, but what might you not see coming in this new beginning? Let's see if I can find a little bit of insight, or what might Aries not see coming? What might help them through this? What might be an unknown? Nine of Pentacles. Okay. It may not happen as fast as you like in terms of like there's an offer here, there's something that approaches you, but it is a bit of a slow, there is a little bit of resistance. So what you may not see coming is something that you think you're maybe moving very quickly, and you might face a little bit of a speed bump or some slow energy. Anything else or related to that? The Chariot. Okay. So what you might not see coming here, Aries, is that your path might change or it might slow down. The advice for that is like to keep going, to not stop moving, stay on your course. But your course is going to be, there's a bit of an adventure here. The Fool card, the Chariot, the Knight of, you may think you're heading in this direction. You're going to arrive over there at this time frame, and it might take you through a couple of U-turns. Something in life might either, I feel like it's a little bit of a slower moving forward, but you're not letting go. Moving on may not happen as soon as you expect, or, you may still look back a little bit because something might slow you down or change course. So you're like, yeah, I'm moving on. But you might still take a look in your rearview mirror to be like, does this person or situation realize this? Like, is this for real? Am I really doing this? I don't know why I'm getting a Greek wedding. Very random. It's like the smashing of dishes, throwing plates against the wall. I don't know what this represents. Maybe you have to travel. There is the Chariot. Some of you have to travel to go to a wedding. or something to do with Greece. Or maybe it's just smashing your dishes. I don't know what that means. It's like frisbee. Okay. What else? King of Wands. Somebody, wow, Four of Wands. There's somebody here, Aries, and this could be you with that King of Wands. There's fire energy that really wants to give it all they've got to show up in a way that brings you together or brings stability together. As I said, there was something around home life or maybe a new home. You got Ten of Cups, and now you've got the Four of Wands. There's somebody here or something that is really eager and passionate to prove that they have what it takes to show up and give you, or you giving them, a sense of stability. It's like, let me drive this home. Let me show you. Let me arrive. Let me give you what I... It's like, let me give you what you need. Let me give you the support you need. I have what it takes to show up. What's this? Why is this here? Why is this energy here? Nine of Wands. Because somebody here doesn't want to give up on you, Aries, or you don't want to give up on them. You've come this far. Okay. I see here where somebody might try to slow you down when you move on, or vice versa. This is somebody here who's like willing to go the extra mile to almost follow you or chase you down to get you back, or to bring you back home, to create stability, to bring this connection back together. Somebody here really doesn't want to give up, and they're willing to show up with more than maybe what they did in the past. There could have been a lack of passion, a lack of chemistry, a lack of intimacy, that it's just like, okay, I think we're done. And then this situation, now that you're moving on, or now that, you know, you're leaving, they realize like, hey, what do I have to do here? Or what's going on? Because there's someone here that's struggling to show up for you, to bring in more passion and more drive and change. There could be an energy here. There could be a circumstance where somebody, let's say somebody is an entrepreneur or somebody is a business owner, works a lot. And it's like they thought they were bringing home, like they tried to provide, but they forgot that where's the passion? There could have been like somebody who was married or passionate for their job, their company, their business, and kind of disregarded the fact that there's also a human connection passion here that needs to be brought together. So it's like, it was kind of like one or the other in a way, because they needed to produce or make money or, you know, support. But I feel like somebody here has struggled with their drive, their passion. It affected the stability, and I think that somebody's very, very determined to show up in a different way, to push right through and give you what you need. Four of Swords. It's like the break after a break. After some time to think, to rest. Aces, Aces, Knight of Swords with the Strength card. Somebody here, after some time out or after a break or a pause, they realize, okay, I've realized I need to stay strong. I need to push forward. I need to take action. I need to stay strong in this situation. My loyalty. There's Leo energy in the Strength card. that they're willing to take action where they didn't show up as a very strong contributor, that they want to now. They could have been, there is a sense of exhaustion. They could have been tired. Maybe this situation or relationship or whatever this is felt like it had a bit of a tired energy, like it was just worn out or done. But I feel like somebody here wants to take action, but doesn't always know if they're that strong person or showing up in the strength that their partner needs, but they're trying to. It's going to require a lot of conversations around the long-term stability, abundance, possibly financials. You don't really have a lot of pentacles here, but I think somebody's trying to contribute more. Two people learning. When you reflect on your past, you guys might think differently now than what you did before. You might have been on the same page of something, and then you're like, we think so differently or feel differently. Okay. I'm going to leave your reading there. I'm going to do your Oracle of the Birds. This is a big decision, guys, with the Judgment. And when you take that action, or somebody says, okay, is when somebody here really wants to give it their all and kind of show or prove to you they're not willing to give up so easily. Penguins. Collaboration and loyalty. Team spirit is required now. And the Strength card is Leo energy, which is that loyalty. So you've got a card of two birds. I think a lot of penguins some of them are monogamous or they mate for life. None of these cards have the two like this. So there is something here about collaborating, loyalty, team spirit. Let's see what this says. I don't know if I've seen this card in a long time. When you draw this card, it is about your demeanor and behavior towards others. Penguin teaches you to make sure that there is enough warmth in your life and to not impose your fate on other people. Penguin is a true team player. It directs your attention towards fellowship and strengthens your team spirit. This is not about you carrying the whole as an individual now, but rather to discover and assume your task and role in the community. To do this, it is important to treat each other in a friendly, peaceful, and respectful manner, to seek, to communicate, to give praise and recognition, and to widen your perspective to encompass the bigger picture. So there is that energy I saw in there. It was Queen and King of Swords around communicating. My plumage, which appears like a tailcoat, shows you how to move through life in a distinguished and humorous way. My wattle follows a steady rhythm. I lend you my plumage to protect you towards the rear and towards the front, to open you for your life and your tasks. I bestow on you the gift of adapting well in community and developing a good sense for the right distance to each other. In addition, I help you find the right tone and lead you into deep connection with your family and friends. Four of Wands. Some more meanings: sense of community, dignified in dealing with yourself and others, being mindful and emotions and feelings, excellent intuition, clear perception of your inner self, overcoming difficult times together, making the best of what you have, and team spirit. Your affirmation, Aries: I open myself to community and team spirit and give my best for my benefit and for the benefit of all. And I see that with this King of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. This King of Wands is willing to give it his all, like to give all that he can or she can, to be putting in the effort, the generosity, the work to make the benefit of all. This is the union, the stability, the home life, the family, the marriage. Four of Wands. They're willing to go that extra mile. They know there's a struggle there, as do you. But this person, something here is not to give up necessarily. Moving on may be the case. And it might be what is needed to instigate some change. But there is a thing around team spirit. Maybe that's partially why you're taking the challenge upon yourself. The Fool card with the Page of Swords. Ace of Wands. Okay. Aries, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. Have a great day. Thanks again for all your likes, share, subscribe, and leave a comment if you'd like. And I will see you soon. Take care.